Clyde Property in Perth, award-winning letting and estate agents, proud sponsors of Saints TV.
Simon, how disappointed are you with the result today?
Bitterly disappointed, especially being a home game. You need to be looking at all your home games. We weren't good enough in the first half. The second half we were a bit better. I got ourselves back in the game with a goal, and then lost another poor one, and that seems to be the story of the last 3-4 games, losing poor goals, and that's going to cost you if you can't keep them out. So we need to address that and hopefully get back to winning ways. It's disappointing going into an international break with coming off the back of a loss, and we need to wait 2 weeks for the next game now. But yeah, I'm bitterly disappointed, of course.
We had the ball in the net twice, disallowed, and you were involved in both of them. What's your memories of them?
The first one was, I think, Brian's won the header, and at the time I don't think it's actually a foul. The referee obviously thinks different, and Brian gets a touch on it and David taps it in. I can't remember if it was 0-0 at that point or if it was 1-0. But in the second half, at the time again, I think Brian's onside. I think when I've played the ball, he's behind me, so I don't see how he can possibly be offside. And he's taken a great touch and finished. And at that point, it would have put us 2-1 ahead. And then it gives you something to defend. But like I say, again, maybe going for it to try and get the winner once we're one each, and we leave ourselves a bit open at the back. And obviously conceded another poor goal, so obviously we're disappointed about it. But we'll stick together, and we'll work hard on it, and try and address these things, and hopefully get back to winning ways as soon as possible.
When we got the equalising goal from Stephen Anderson in the second half, did you see us losing the game at all?
Honestly, no, never. At that point, I think if I ask all the lads, it was only going to be one winner. But like I say, I think it's a goal. I don't think Brian's offside, and obviously goals change games. And I said before, that would give us the 2-1 lead and something to defend in. But ultimately, we've lost the game. And we need to get back on track as soon as possible. We need to get on the training pitch and work hard and bounce back.
James McFadden joining the club this week. You knew him previously, didn't you?
Yeah, I've known James since we were 12 or 13 years old, and he's a great addition to the squad. I said to somebody, the wealth of experience he's got and the level he's played at, both domestically and then down in South in the Premiership and internationally, it just speaks volumes for how good a player he is. And obviously he needs to get up to match sharpness. He's not played much, but he looked great today when he came on. And the fitter he gets, the better he'll get as well. And I'm sure he'll score plenty of goals and create plenty of chances for us with the ability he's got.
Is it good having somebody at the club that's somebody you know from before, an old friend?
Well, I know quite a lot of boys before I came, and the rest of them, I'm sure I played against them at some point in my career, so I've settled in great. The boys have been brilliant, as have the staff, and a great group of lads. And like I say, hopefully we can get back to winning ways as a squad, and we've got to stick together.
And what's the potential for that partnership between Brian Graham and James McFadden up front?
Well, I think you've seen what Brian can do as well. He's scored goals, and the two of them will be a kind of lethal partnership. I'm sure of that, because they both get goals, they get great ability, and they both get a good bit of experience. Obviously James is a bit older than Brian as well, so he's like I said before, he's got that wealth of experience, and once they get firing on all cylinders, I'm sure they'll be a handful for whoever they come up against.
You've been at St Johnstone now a few weeks now. How much are you enjoying life in Perth?
Yeah, like I said, a fantastic club, a great group of boys that we've got, and the staff. But I think we'd just like to get some more wins. I think that would put a smile back in everybody's face, and like I say, we're working our hardest on the training pitch to try and achieve that.
And what's the plan for the next couple of weeks ahead of the Kilmarnock game?
Like I say, it's just get back on the training pitch and try and get this game behind us. That game's got, there's nothing we can do about it now. Like I say, we can address one or two things, but we need to move on to the next one and get back to winning ways, and that's what we're trying to do.